Bourbon Barkeep, and welcome to a House Call Wednesday. If this is your first House Call Wednesday, welcome. My name is Curtis. Happy to have you. What we do here is we strip away labels. I don't know age, I don't know proof, and we see what happens. There's a randomizer. It tells me what to pick out of a box, if you will. We pour them, we score them, and we see, does the label matter, or is the juice just as good as what people think? Or is it average? You know, let's turn a new leaf. Let's be happy. Let's be nice, you know? We'll see if these pours are nice on the nose. That is very grapey, very raisiny, and maybe some honey. Yeah, a little honey, maybe a little Luxardo cherry. This goes very dark. I like this nose. It even smells viscous. If viscous had a smell, I think it's this glass. I mean, there's hints of like a plum and a clove. This goes very dark with that Luxardo cherry, but it's very difficult to get around that grapey, raisiny, honey goodness. Kind of excited. It does smell finished. The color does kind of allude to it being finished. So we shall see if we're gonna crush this or fall on our face. Can't wait. Cheers. That's nice. That's nice. The nose telling me how viscous it was may have undersold it. It's nice. Oh, that's drying. Whoa, things are changing. Wow, that changed in a hurry. That grape raisin note continues with this nice, still kind of caramel honey sweetness to it. Maybe even a light brown sugar if you start to ramp it up a bit. But boy, that went from oil to desert in my mouth in a hurry. What happened? Okay. The middle of my tongue is like a bowling alley of just sand, it feels like. Not the taste, the texture. Wow, that's wild. Okay. As weird as that sounds, I did enjoy it. I'm excited for sip number 2 because now I kind of know what I'm in for. So I think I'm going to do that and then give you a bit more. Let's do that. Sip 2. I feel better about this. I feel like I could communicate a little better after sip 2 here. It's a Fig Newton. We're done. It's just a Fig Newton. You crack that thing open, you have that kind of, what is that, pastry? Pastry crust? I don't know. The envelope of pastry into the mouth. That felt weird. Shouldn't do that. But the fig inside, that's exactly what it is. That grapey raisin has developed into a fig, wrapped in a pastry, down into the gullet, with a nice cinnamon spice, not too much. Proof, 100. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with 100 actually. I don't even know if it's above that. That just nice little tickle of cinnamon in there, very nice. Clove is still kind of in there with that Luxardo cherry juice. I like that. That's delightful. Glass B, I mean, that's what the battle's all about. 2 glasses, at least in the lounge. Sometimes on the other side of the channel, there's a little more. But in the lounge, you can expect 2 every time. Let's see what glass B has. Whew. That sweetness is ramped up to the max. Peach. So much peach, a little cinnamon, a little French vanilla ice cream. I like this. Cinnamon, baking spices with extra, the cinnamon is extra in the baking spice. Toffee, but that French vanilla ice cream and peach and cherry come out. This is just a medley of cobbler fruit in the glass. If this tastes anything like it smells, you may see me shed a tear. So let's do that. Cheers. Oh man, That's nice. You can hear the voice because I took a weird swallow. Hang on. Weird swallow. We recovered. That is delightful. That is rich. That is toffee. Some butterscotch, vanilla. That vanilla ice cream still continues. It's so desserty. Whew. That's nice. If I were to poke a hole in this one at least, there's not a lot of complexity. It is sweet, it is dessert, and I love it. I could see getting a little tired of it because it is sweet, very amplified. Yeah, I like this, and I'm gonna do more. We're gonna stay in the grocery store. You just got your Fig Newtons. You're like, hey, here we are, Fig Newtons in here. And you know what else I need? I need some Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, but not Amberana. I don't think that this is an Amberana. No, I know it's not an Amberana finish because that is an aggressive cinnamon. This is just the right amount of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there because you have that creaminess starting to come through. This is whole milk, or you just did the Cinnamon Toast ice cream. Shout out to you all. I don't know who does that anymore, but if you're ordering it, I respect you. And I kind of want some. What else do we got? Little chocolate on the finish. Maybe like a dark chocolate, so there is a slight bitterness, but you're kind of here for it for how sweet the pour is. I love it. Peaches, cherries. I would say the nose really does kind of carry through all the way through, and you're not upset at it. The finish is longer on this one. There's not that drying factor that I got on glass A, which is kind of nice. Makes your mouth water and you want to sip more. But with the length of finish, I feel like this is more in the 110 category. And I feel like at 110 and how delicious that is, that could really get you in some trouble. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go side by side again so you don't have to see it. We're gonna come back, we're gonna score them. We do a little bang for the buck. So we have an algorithm, so we look smart here. And then we send you on your way, and hopefully you buy one of the bottles or both. And we'll see. So we'll see. On the revisit, enjoyed it. I feel like I know where I want to go with this. I don't think there was a ton new that kind of came out that was already, well, I guess that was not already communicated, I should say. I did splash myself. I don't know if I'll put a fun highlight reel of how professional we are here in the corner, but we shall see. But it splashed me with like a nice graham cracker. My mind kind of started going to like this nice kind of cheesecake. And so that was kind of fun. Not the splashing, just the note that comes out. Maybe we'll do that more, I don't know. So we'll get into our scoring. Here at bourbonbarkeep, we do two things of scoring, and we try and make it short. So we'll see how that works out. First one, we do senses. What was the experience like? What was the taste like? All that stuff. I mean, we don't know what we're tasting, so it's just, what'd you think of it? Just no money. Then, bang for the buck, money comes into consideration. I figure out, does the $70 bottle taste like $70? Or would I pay more? Sometimes that's a thing. In this whiskey inflation world, it's a little rare. So it's usually, hey, did I get my money's worth? Or should I buy this on sale and only on sale? So senses is first. Glass A. What I took away was I felt like this would be absolutely delightful with a cigar. Like I think, no, I'm not gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess. With the finish, I do think it's a cigar blend. We'll just go there. There's a few choices out there. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. You need to go more on the drier side, more of the darker side, if you will. Look inside your soul and say, hey, do I want dessert in a glass? Or do I want some like dark adventure that I can kind of sit with and dive into? So I felt like the complexity on glass A was ramped up. This falls into the good stuff. It's 74. Not knowing a lot of the details around it, just pure what's on the tongue, what do the taste buds tell me? It's like mid-firm good stuff. There's a place for that. I'm a cigar guy, as you all know. You've seen it. Well, like we've mentioned it many, many times at this point, to where this is something that I would want depending on price. Glass B, on the other hand, that's a treat. That is a cavity, and I want them. I want the cavity. I want 3 or 4 cavities. That's going to be... Oh, by the way, like when I'm looking this way, this is just pure thoughtful because I feel weird just kind of staring into nothing because I'm just recording on my phone. Anyways, Senses, 84. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's kissing fantastic. Could I get tired of it if I had it 3 or 4 days in a row? Yeah, I could. But guess what? If I just don't, then I love it every time. And I'm here for that. So I'm gonna look down a couple times. I try and edit some of this out, but that's how I start to find out pricing. And then I click a drop down on Google Forms, and then it tells me the bottle. So first up, we're gonna do pricing. So here we are. Glass A, we have, Battle 129 for the people keeping track at home. Glass A, $70. It's pretty good for 70. That's not what the cigar blend I thought it was. I wasn't gonna go full Magnus, but there's a couple others to where I was like, maybe. $70, bang for the buck. I definitely got my money's worth. It definitely has a place in the collection, especially if I'm a cigar guy, because that's much lower than some of those cigar blends as well. So that's kind of exciting, actually. Would I pay much more, even with the cigar kind of nuance, if you will? A little bit. If you told me I was 80, 85, and now I don't have to buy the Magnus cigar blend, because I can rule that out at $250, come on. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'd rather have that. That's not what this is about. Well, maybe it is, but I don't think so. We're gonna go just a cool 71. Like, I got my money's worth. I would pay a touch more, and I'm excited if it's readily available. Glass B, we have $80, $10 more. Boy, that's different. That's different. I don't have the cigar nuance, but I love it. I love it. It's a great pour. I got my money's worth. I can't justify that much more. I mean, if you told me that was 90, struggling a little bit, but 73. 73. That's where we're at. I like it more. I want it more. Yeah. Feel good about that. No, I don't. But we're in it. So we're going to roll with it. Now I do the bottle reveal. You all know. Now I do. Sagamore Spirits Rye Sherry finished. Some of those cigar blends are sherry finished. And Lucky 7 Holiday Toast Double Oaked. That's double oaked. Hinted to chocolate. No marshmallow. I wouldn't even say a lot of oak came out. You know why I put these together? This was a Midwinter Nights Dram. There it is. Substitute. I think if I had to answer that question, I think the Sagamore gets closer, but I enjoy the Lucky 7 more. Did Christmas pop in? Is it marketing? Oh man. That didn't go how I thought it was, but here we are. I mean, that's what this is about. What did we say proof was? All right, so we had Glass A, 106 proof. Close, 100 proof I said. Lucky 7, 119. Holy frick. Be careful out there, folks. Careful on the road. So Lucky 7, I know you can buy on their website. Let's see, what we say? We said it was 80. I don't know what shipping is with them, but it's 80 on their website. I don't know how readily available it is in stores, but I feel like I could pick it up most months, even in July. So we got our Midwinter Nights Dram substitute episode. I liked Lucky 7 more. And Sagamore, I think, is closer because I feel like that port kind of gives it a drier to where closer wise, yeah. Okay, well, so we've roughly found out who is closer to the Midwinter. I think, is it plural? Where is it? Yeah, it's 2 nights. Night's Dram, or is it possessive? I don't know. But Lucky 7, I don't know. I think it drinks better. It's that sweet treat goodness and a lot. Like, subscribe, and hopefully this helped you on your, probably how I title it is going to be If You Can't Find It. So if you can't find it, I hope this helps you. Or I just hope I save you money and then you just found something better. So good luck on your search. And whenever this comes out, hopefully it's around Christmas time and you can enjoy it around Christmas time. There you are.